Well, now that North Korea plans to send athletes to the Winter Olympics in Seoul, will that change how the United States deals with the regime? While it appears like a good first step, CBN's national security correspondent Eric Rosales found experts have some questions about the motives of dictator Kim Jong-un.
For the first time in 8 years, North Korea has agreed to send its athletes to the Olympics. For the upcoming Winter Games, a figure skating pair and possibly more will be sent to represent the country. During a meeting between both sides, South Korean leaders talked of entering the Olympics opening ceremony side by side with the North. While the North Koreans call it a New Year's gift, the South sees it as reassurance the Games will not be disrupted. During the meeting, the South tried to bring up denuclearization, but received no response from their northern counterparts. Some see the North's Olympic participation as nothing more than a ploy.
We have to remember, on November 28th, they tested their latest ICBM, or long-range missile. Well, from what we've been able to gather, Kim hasn't been able to completely finish off that missile. He needs heat shield technology, essentially ability to have a warhead that can go through the atmosphere and hit something like a city. He's probably going to need a few more months to finish that off.
Harry Kazianis of the Center for National Interest says this latest move by the North has caused some division in the Trump administration. It's been reported Secretary of State Rex Tillerson and Defense Secretary James Mattis want a peaceful solution, while National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster is pushing for a bloody nose attack.
The North Korean economy is the size of Vermont. It is a tiny little economy that we can essentially put a Python strategy on. We can strangulate them. As long as other countries like China and others are willing to help us, we can do that.
Security experts say North Korea could use the Games to gather intelligence by placing double agents into crowded events. In a joint statement, North and South Korea has also agreed to hold talks to relieve military tensions, pledging to resolve national problems on their own. The Trump administration welcomes these talks.
The next steps would be denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula is our #1 priority, and certainly what we would like to see. We are in very close contacts with our South Korean allies about these conversations.
And don't expect our defenses to back down.
We're always ready to act if we need be.
Secretary Mattis told CBN News the U.S.-South Korean military exercises will resume following the Winter and Paralympic Games, which will end March 18th. Eric Rosales, CBN News, Washington.